The ambassador of the State of Israel to the Kingdom of Swaziland, His Excellency Arthur Lenk, says it is an advantage, not a disadvantage, for Swaziland to be a small country because it can be fast to effect or implement development changes. The ambassador of the State of Israel to the Kingdom of Swaziland, His Excellency Arthur Lenk, speaking at the Swaziland and Israel Delegation Business Seminar, said the priorities that were given for the seminar are food security, health and cybercrime. Ambassador Lenk says in Israel, when it comes to water issues, they found what they are good at and used technology to ensure that every drop of water is saved. Ambassador Lenk says they discovered their competitive advantage and used it. Hence, the Kingdom of Swaziland should do the same.
Another thing that's important that Swaziland and Israel have in common is our smallness, right? I talked about our size, but there are advantages of being Israel or Singapore or Rwanda or Swaziland in that change is achievable. You can go from oranges to Apple computers in not so much time. Apple's only research and development facility outside of the United States of America is in Israel. The small size offers smaller networks and people that know each other. Or one lady that from the Swaziland Ministry of Foreign Affairs that's been traveling around with me the last 2 days here. Every person, every place that we met, every place we went, she knew somebody. That's an advantage, friends. That's a way to have networks that can combine your idea and make it more successful. So the small size is not a disadvantage, it's an advantage.
The Minister of Commerce, Industry and Trade, Jabulani Mabuza, thanked the Prime Minister for initiating the deeper cooperation between the Kingdom of Swaziland and the State of Israel during his visit last year. Minister Mabuza said they were honored to have been given the role to coordinate the business seminar between the two governments and their private sectors, wherein there is a mutual interest for closer ties in trade and investment.
I am happy, Your Excellency, to report that we have witnessed discussions this morning that have been conducted in a professional and business manner, providing valuable information to participants. The session commenced with a video presentation on the investment climate in Swaziland, and later our visitors were taken on a brief tour of our economic map where our national and sectoral development programs were unpacked. And I have no doubt, Your Excellency, that this seminar will bear fruits for the mutual benefit of the two countries.
The Israeli companies that were in the country included those that are in the three focus areas, being agriculture and water management, health and cybersecurity, and they all made presentations during the seminar. Government ministries falling under the three focus areas also got an opportunity to make presentations on where they feel the Israeli companies can find opportunities to deepen ties with the kingdom. And the ministries were the Ministry of Health, Ministry of ICT, Ministry of Agriculture, and the Ministry of Natural Resources and Energy. Sibusiso Ngubane reporting for Swazi TV News, Sibayeni Lodge in Matsapa.